3 things we have learned about the Cavs' young players during the NBA playoffs. I'm going to say 3 that there's totally different expectations for the playoffs and regular season. A lot of people signed off on that trade that brought those guys here like a week later and said, oh, they're going to be much better in the playoffs, even though they lacked experience. They weren't very good in the Pacers series.
Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it.
I know they loved it. It tells us, too, it's not easy playing with LeBron in big pressure situations. I think that got to some of those guys. They know what's expected of them, and they know the way LeBron's looking out of the corner of his eye like, who are you guys? Are you going to help me here?
That's how I felt when we started
I know that. And one, it just tells me they're really in big trouble if he leaves. I mean, these guys aren't ready to step in next year. And I think that was part of the trade was bring new guys in. If he leaves, we're going to be okay. We got this draft pick and these new guys. They're not going to be okay.
You know, the idea of how hard it is to play with LeBron is always interesting to me because
it looks easy, doesn't it?
Well, but guess what? It's harder to play without LeBron, right? Ask Larry Nance and Jordan Clarkson what it was like to play for the Lakers last year. Is it harder to play with him or without him? I understand what you're saying, and it's a good point. But on some level, it's like raise your level. Raise your level. Number 3, Larry Nance needs to study Tristan Thompson. It's like Tristan Thompson came back and saved him.
On or off the court? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. We're talking about the basketball team. Okay.
Number 2, Rodney Hood is hard to count on. He's the guy I've been waiting for since the trade happened.
I know you have.
It's not happening.
Yep.
He didn't do it. He was actually a guy, he's been in the playoffs. He was in the playoffs with Utah last year and didn't do much. Again, we're seeing it again, did not do much. Number 1, a lot of the time in LeBron's career the last couple of years, people have talked about they got to get some young guys around him, right? Well, they got to get some youth. Wrong.
What do you want, more old guys?
Yes.
Really?
LeBron
Interesting.
Needs veterans. Like it was the wrong veterans earlier this season, right? And when they got rid of Derrick Rose and Dwayne Wade and Jay Crowder, everyone said they need young guys.
Would they be better off if they hadn't made those trades then?
In this round of the playoffs right now? Heck yes.
Really?
Right in the moment, because what happened when it got tough? LeBron said play the veterans, and it turned the playoffs around. Do you disagree with that?
Well, I disagree that Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder would have been the difference in
Dwayne Wade, who looked great in the playoffs, and Derrick Rose, who gave a little bit. Crowder's looked good in the playoffs.
All right, maybe
as opposed to all these guys who right now, not long term, who right now are giving them almost nothing. Dwayne Wade, the way he's playing in that first round series, he would have helped them right now.
Yeah,
I think
I'll give you that.
LeBron likes young guys are great. LeBron likes guys he can trust, and he trusts veterans, just like I trust Bud Shaw.